One thing you're gonna notice about my videos, in fact, one thing you gotta keep in mind when you watch my videos is that I'm not so concerned about what is happening. I'm more focused on how it affects the normal, the poor, the average, the sidelined, the despised by society. That's what I'm focused on the most. It's the reason why when I look at the comments regarding anything that's happening in South Africa, anything that's happening that could affect South Africa, I'm starting to, in fact, I'm convinced that the people that comment online are people who are well off financially, or people who at least pretend they are, because there's no way a brokey like me would get onto the internet and say that South Africa doesn't deserve to be in the G's, or say that South Africa deserves whatever it's getting, all these attacks and stuff like that. I mean, yes, I can't deny it. We are led by insane individuals, by maniacs, people who are literally there to kill, steal, and destroy. It's almost like the devil is already here among us. He is. But I mean, easy run today, 5K, time trial. I wanted to go fast, but like, I don't know, man. I'm feeling off. So we're gonna run, whatever. Maybe in 20 minutes, 19, 18, if I lucky 17 or 16, I don't know. We're just gonna do it and then we'll take it from there. Because even as a brokey, bro, it's easy to convince yourself to find a way out, to not be reliable on the government. Don't rely on the government, don't rely on the government. But the truth of the matter is, when you're in these conditions, bro, whatever conditions they are, and I feel like the only evidence I have is the fact that everybody's looking for a job, everybody's looking to go to university, you know, and that's within the government, or should I say governmental borders. You can convince yourself not to be relying on those stuff, but the truth of the matter is you are. So you have no choice but to vote. You try to make a change. And so it's the reason why I'm very selective when it comes to the advice I take online. I don't take, you know, not to say that your comments don't matter. I do take comments, especially if it's going to help me know, so open my knowledge, get different perspectives. But certain advice I don't take, especially regarding my training, for some reason regarding maybe God also, religion, not as much, maybe regarding my life too, you know what I'm saying? Because people are able to fucking get on the platform and then tell you to, the niggas looking at me doing a 9-5, I get into a platform and tell you to be a youth, not be reliable on the government, not be reliable. So I'm doing this because of the traffic. To not be reliable on the government, not be reliable on the ANC and all this stuff. But the same individual has a job. The same individual is fucking fed by the government. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, nah, man. A lot of people that comment online are hypocrites. You know what I'm saying? So to wish bad on South Africa, it's almost like people forgot that, words literally created the universe. And you were created by God. So you have some certain level of power, I believe. Now, when you're gonna say shit like this about South Africa, then what do you want us to do? Because it becomes tense, real quick. There's not much you can do, I guess. So I'm gonna do a bit of stride swings and stride and swing and then get down to the business of the day. That's what my coach loves saying. But you know, I guess that's how I feel about putting pressure on the bro. But I'm just like, bro, as a youth, you know, the pressure to make it. Let me put my phone away. I hate people that just look at people for no reason. You look at me like I owe you some shit. I guess that's where my beef comes in, people. Bro, like, what the fuck is he looking at? But anyways, we'll sort that out later. So things didn't go out as planned, yo. Oh shit, the cyclist there. I should get me a bicycle. I should get me a bicycle and join them, you know what I'm saying? You know, but that's the thing, bro. You know, when you got funds, bro, you can do anything. It's the reason why I'm just like, bro. You know what I'm saying? But like, I'm just gonna quote J. Cole now. No such thing as life that's better than yours, but I'm not a J. Cole fan. Either way, let me take that way. Not jinxing it, but Okay, so things didn't go as planned. Remember when I said I wanted to do it in 20 minutes? Bro, that's 16.5. And that's because I stopped it a few seconds later. The one on the Strava is like sub 16. And you know what my PB is in the 5K, in the actual race? That's why I'm like, this is a glitch. In an actual race, bro, I'm like a 16.56. So if I pushed a little bit, bro, I'm gonna win a dog. South African national record, here I come. Malawian, the national record, I've already broken it, I'm sure. No disrespect, though. No disrespect. But hey. Bro, this community, bro, this runners community, bro, it's just so, bro, I don't know if y'all can see, okay, I don't know, show environment, because then people want to technically kill me for saying that, because this is, okay, but the cyclists there, bro, like actual cyclists, maybe we should run next to them and like vlog, you know what I'm saying, but then that would just reinforce the black stupidity stigma, if there is such. So things didn't go as planned. I ran in 15, sub 16, 5K in sub 16, so I don't know, bro. I'm aesthetic, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud of myself, bro. It means the long runs are working. You know what I'm saying? The speed is working, and of course I'm not doing it by myself. You know what I'm saying? You need a coach, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm so hyped, but like I said, bro, I don't want to get anxious because I struggle with anxiety. I don't struggle with anxiety, but I'm paying attention. You know, self-awareness, and I realized it's actually my dad who sent me this. Like, it was a real. It's about worrying about what happened in the past, worrying about what's going to happen tomorrow. Bro, the Bible literally says, let tomorrow deal with itself, bro. Let tomorrow deal with itself, bro. Don't worry about what you're going to eat. Don't worry about none there. You know what I'm saying? So, it's the Sabbath either way. I ran on the Sabbath. But I realized that I would never be a TikTok dancer when my phone, okay, at least with this phone. I realized I would never be a TikTok dancer when I tried to put the phone on the floor and record a video and it just went black. Type shit. So, yeah, man. Nah, that's a win of the day, bro. You know? This sets me up for the rest of the day. Yeah, bro. Bro, it's crazy. I want to send it to my coach and be like, yo, I think there's a glitch, coach. I want to get his reaction. I wonder what my 10K is then. I should try to do a 10K time trial and see. And it's funny because for this one, right? I know you're probably tired of hearing me about running and about my achievements and stuff like that. You can humbly click off. I don't give a fuck. But for those who are here, consider liking and commenting whatever and subscribing, you know what I'm saying? Subscribing, but let's make it a bit fun. Comment if you made it this far. I know this is going to be a recurring theme, however, comment sub 16 minutes. Sub 16 minutes if you made it this far. Bro, it's a crazy day. You know what I'm saying? And this was like how many months of training? Months of training, not 1 day or 1 week, months of training. And I'm just like, bro, if I can get 5 years of specific tailored training with altitude training and everything and God on my side, bro, I'm telling you, bro, I'm setting a new Olympic record, bro. I'm winning the 10K, I'm winning the 5K, and I'm winning the 1.5 in the same Olympics. I'm telling you, bro. Oh, if Usain Bolt can do it, so can I. You know what I'm saying? If Usain Bolt can do it, so can I. Ain't nothing. But today was actually funny because I remember when I ran my PB officially. Shit, bro, fuck. When I ran my PB officially, bro, I started that one hard. I'm not gonna lie to you. I started hard and then I tried to maintain. Bro, what do you want? I'm sorry, bro. This thing is, bro, you can't trust. I'm sorry to say this, but you can't trust people, bro. Doesn't the Bible say that you can't put your trust in men either way? I just can't trust people. Anyways, my PB was actually fast and I tried to maintain in the hill. But I couldn't finish strong. You know what I'm saying? So this one, I wouldn't say I finished strong, but I started very comfortably. I'm not gonna lie. It's the reason I'm like, oh, maybe there's a glitch. I started very comfortably and then hit the hills, all the hills, quick. Because we have mini inclines, you know. Hit them all quick, fast, even if I was dying. And then like 400 meters away, bro. Yeah, no, I was tensing up. But my arms were very comfortable the whole way. That's one thing I struggled a lot with. It's the reason why I started doing like push-ups. 5 to like 10, sometimes 30, 50 push-ups for like, I think I did it for like 3 months or 5 months daily. Because I felt like that was going to help me with my legs and my arms. So, yeah. Yeah, but I guess I understand why things are so tough, you know what I'm saying? Why it's easier to just find a job, why it's easier to just do what the system wants you to do, you know? Because we live in a society that's not built for that. It's not designed for heroes to blow up or come out of nowhere, you know. But the truth, I also feel like we are being led by maniacs, individuals that are so insane, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like the reason we as the youth is able to sort of get these kind of thoughts and to sort of try and investigate into these things, if you are smart enough, is because we have other individuals on the internet to say whatever. But then most of us are able to take that shit and to basically make it deep, you know what I'm saying? To take that shit and make it deep. And it's the reason most adults or people in the older generation, they can't, some of them can't, most of them are very intelligent. In fact, I'll say 90% of them are intelligent their own way, as in they know how the system works already, you know what I'm saying? But we have stupid ass people in that generation, I'm not gonna lie to you. But we're on the internet, and then we have people on the internet to educate other people in the internet, regardless of if it's conspiracy theories and whatever. But the truth of the matter is that we are led by people who are insane. And I feel like if these people actually and truthfully, because they're liars also, they're liars, assault, should I say, apists, they are all these things. If they actually noted down what they want to do with society, what is the end goal, you know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about everybody across the world, from the US to South Africa. Then you guys will see how much poverty and how much all this shit was just designed. I'm sorry, I don't want to get hit by a car. So, I know this is South Africa, bro. We're allowed and we work from Sunday to Sunday. Not that I need help, I probably do, right? But you know what I find fascinating is how, like, I'll be walking past, or in the mornings especially, and during lunch, about 12 o'clock, I'll be walking past people. So people who worked at the place I used to work, the plant I used to work at, because I worked as a contractor, right, for another company, and they basically hired to that company to go and do a project or something. So I got there like 3 months before the project finished, and I can say I did contribute. Yes, I did bevel some pipes. If you want to know, I watched some. I did bevel some pipes. I did cut some pipes. Yes, I did clean a lot of elbows. I did clean a lot of reducers. Yes, I did that shit. You know what I'm saying? I did that shit. But I'm just like, sometimes I walk past these other people that I used to work with there. Either they were cleaner or another boilermaker or a fitter interner, you know what I'm saying? And most of them were cleaners actually, because the boilermakers and the pipe fitters, they have cars and they live far, right? So I guess the most qualified people live far. Otherwise, I could have been a boilermaker also. But anyways, point is, most of them are probably like lower level, should I say lower level jobs. And the way they walk past you like they don't even know you. Okay, maybe it's my fault too, because I don't like being, too familiar. You know what I'm saying? But like, I've been waking up for the past 6-7 months every single morning, you know what I'm saying? Well, actually, okay, 5 months, 5-6 months. And of course, people know, okay, this guy is a runner or whatever. I literally met a person the other day and it's like, yeah, when I'm fun. And this guy didn't even, like, bro, I was just walking, mind my own goddamn business. So it was a chill day. I was actually from training. And I don't know if I'm from training. Do I look like I'm coming from training? I don't know. He's like, yeah, when I'm fun. I'm just like, oh, come on, bro. So I'm fascinated by how these people can just walk past you like, yo, people don't even like, yo. Then, actually, the people used to greet me the most. The people greet me even now if I meet them. Well, not, they can't see me now, I don't know. They probably do remember. But it's the guys who used to work with the scaffolding. They're good people. They're good people for real. But the rest, they're like, yo, they don't know you, you know? And the way these people used to greet each other there in the mornings, bro. Sharp. You know what I'm saying? Now it's just like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, I just find it fascinating. Maybe it's life. Maybe people have stresses. I have my own stresses. And I lose my shit when I have my own stresses. But maybe it's just life, you know? I don't know. Because, I would imagine that, yo, if you really, like, you could ask and then help out, you know? I don't know. But, like, the goal is to be independent and then find our way out.